Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're going to talk about the trim lines in the new 2018 Kia Rio. Now, I think this is important because we had a comment on YouTube recently talking about the LX model, and it probably comes with no power windows and no power door locks. And really, this is a problem within our industry. When we have a subcompact car, we tend to put no features in them, except if you're Kia. If you're Kia, we don't really sell base level vehicles, we just compete with them in our pricing. So we give you tremendous value. So if you're interested in the Kia Rio, or if you're interested in any car in this segment, I want you to pay attention to this video and see all of the features that come through this lineup. It's a tremendous amount of features. So of course, what we're gonna do is give you what we know. Trim lines can change at any time, so always check with your dealer, especially check with your region. If you're not in Canada, these things may change. If you are in Canada and you're checking out a Rio in the future, sometimes trim lines can change, some minor features can change without a whole lot of notice. So as of now, this is as accurate as I can get for you, but I think it gives you a really good picture of where these cars are at. And I've got my cheat sheet with me today, so I'm going to read through. What we've got behind us is an LX Plus model. Now, I'll tell you why we don't have the LX model. It'll make sense in a second, but the LX Plus model is basically the entry-level look. So this is what an LX would look like, except for the body color door handles. So this one's got the blue body color door handles, and LX would have black handles. Other than that, you're looking at an LX model. So what is the LX, the base level Kia Rio? What does that come with? First of all, like I mentioned, power windows, power door locks. It's got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. We've got a leather wrap steering wheel and shift knob, a tilt steering wheel, keyless entry. You've got a backup camera with a 5-inch center touchscreen radio. You've got automatic headlights, Bluetooth, steering wheel audio controls, satellite radio, power mirrors, heated mirrors, and more. So for a base level car, that's got a ton of features. It's definitely the best value in the segment. It's not at all a base level car. It's very, very well equipped. So if we move up to the LX Plus model, which again is the car you're looking at here, the blue car, you add a few crucial features for especially our market. Air conditioning is a big one, and that's why we don't have a lot of LXs in stock. We can get them, we have customers that want them without air conditioning, but air conditioning is the big thing we add at the LX Plus line. Cruise control as well, body color door handles like I mentioned, and also illuminated vanity mirrors. So if you have the sun visor down and you look at yourself in the mirror, we've got lights in there for you on the LX Plus model. But again, the big feature, air conditioning. So generally speaking, at our dealership, we're gonna stock the LX Plus model. If you want an LX, we can definitely get one. We will have the odd one in stock here and there. So that is the base trim level, LX and LX Plus. Now we're gonna go take a look at the EX model, and that's where things start to bump up quite a bit. All right, so the black car behind me is our EX model. Now this is where things really step up a little bit. You can see the obvious changes. You've got different wheels. Those are 15-inch alloy wheels. So the same size as the LX Plus model, but you get the alloy wheels, a little bit nicer look. The other thing is this car and everything above this car is automatic only. So if you're looking for a manual transmission in Canada, you gotta go with the LX Plus or the LX model. If you move up to the EX, you get automatic only. And that's okay, it's got a manual shifting mode, it's a great 6-speed transmission, but that's the one thing to know. From there, you also get 4-wheel disc brakes. So you have drums on the rear of the LX Plus and the LX. You move up to disc brakes here. You also get fog lights, a sunroof, chrome accents on the belt line, which is just sort of below the bottom edge of the windows there. You got chrome accents there. You've also got chrome accents on the grille. Projection headlights, you get the LED daytime running lights, which is the U-shaped LED running lights. Now in the video, they often look like they're blinking, but of course in real life they don't. Signal repeaters in the mirrors, so those are your signal lights in the mirrors. Inside, more things. You get more soft touch materials inside. You also get a telescopic steering wheel. So you had tilt before, now you have tilt and telescopic steering wheel. You get some piano black interior accents, some metal grain interior accents. And technology is also where the EX really steps up. It's got a huge number of technology features for a car in this class. Push button start, which not only is it push button start, you get the smart key. Now what does that mean? Anytime you have a push button start in a Kia, you can keep the key in your pocket, you can approach the door handle, there's a button on the outside of the door handle, you touch that and the door will unlock for you. If you touch the trunk button, that will unlock for you. So you can keep the key in your pocket, get in and out of your vehicle, lock it, unlock it, and start the car all without touching the key. Automatic temperature control. So you just set the temperature and it'll figure out what it has to do for you. You get 6-speaker stereo instead of a 4-speaker. You get a supervision instrument cluster, which sounds fantastic, but what that is a different instrument cluster. You have a display screen in the middle. Instead of having the sort of the more LCD style display, you get a proper display screen with really good graphics and gives you a lot more information. You also have a 7-inch center display touchscreen instead of the 5-inch. So it's a really cool, big screen. With that screen, you can get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you also get UVO Intelligence. Now, we did a video on this recently to introduce it to you. We'll have more videos up later, but UVO Intelligence is our telematics system. So search our YouTube channel, visit our website. We can tell you more about that. A huge feature on this car. It allows you to integrate with your smartphone. For instance, in the winter, you can start the car up, you can set the temperature, the automatic temperature control, you can turn on your heated steering wheel, a lot of cool features, and you don't have to be within a certain range of your car. You can check to see if your doors are locked. If they're not locked, you lock them. It gives you enhanced roadside assistance. So the telematics is a huge feature, and again, that's available on the EX model that you're looking at right here. So big changes in the EX model, a huge step up. That's really where we start competing with cars well outside of its class. Now, all of these cars, of course, compete price-wise with the cars in their class, but features-wise, we're way above. So let's move on to the next model, the EX Sport model. So this is the EX Tech version, but I'm going to use it to demonstrate the EX Sport version first. And the reason I'm doing that is because they look identical on the outside. You've got the bigger rims and bigger tires, so it's a more sporty look to it. That also brings a sport-tuned suspension. So those are the big differences. You also get rain-sensing windshield wipers. Now this is the car that I love. It looks so good in person and it handles really well. All of these cars handle so much better than anything I've driven in its class, which is saying a lot because some of these small cars, they're lightweight, they're fun to drive, but the high strength steel in these, the tuning of the suspension, these cars are getting better and better handling, and this model with a sport tuned suspension, the better wheels, is awesome to drive. So a lot of fun. So again, rain sensing windshield wipers, which means your windshield wipers will turn on as soon as they sense rain. They'll speed up and slow down. Really cool feature. You don't have to touch them. Of course, all of the cars have automatic headlights that turn on. Doesn't matter which trim level you get. Headlights will turn on and off on their own. So really cool feature on that car. The Sport model is just awesome. It combines the best of the EX, adds a little bit of sport to it. Now, moving on to the EX Tech model, which is the actual car you're seeing here. Big differences there. The big things you're going to notice is leather seats on the inside, and one thing you won't notice is autonomous emergency braking. So a couple little things. Solar glass helps keep the temperature a little cooler inside. There's a luggage net and a luggage tray, minor differences, but the big thing is automatic emergency brake, or autonomous emergency braking they call it, which will help stop the car. If it senses a car stopped in front of you, it will help slow down and even stop your car to do its best to prevent the accident altogether, but at the very least it will help minimize an accident. And of course, leather seats is the big thing you notice. So there's a walk through the trim lines of these cars. You've got tons of options, without doubt the best value in the segment, and these are a lot of fun cars. So if you have questions, if there's something I've missed, ask me in the comments. Let me know. I'll either make another video or I'll definitely respond to the comments. By no means is this a complete video of everything, but I know that this video was created from the YouTube comments, and if there's something else I can tell you about, I'd be happy to do so. So if you want to test drive these cars, swing on down by Brantford Kia, give any one of these cars a test drive. They're on the lot today and they're ready for you.